Let's go over how we're able to defeat Ganondorf in less than 15 seconds. In this fight, Ganondorf has 3 cycles and a huge health pool, but there is one technique that completely obliterates his health: the auto spin. The auto spin, otherwise known as the jump attack quick spin, is a technique that you should be quite familiar with from previous points in the speedrun. It's used on certain bosses and mini-bosses to deal massive amounts of damage in a short amount of time. Landing a successful auto spin will always advance Ganondorf to his next cycle. Ganondorf has a range of moves in this battle, but the only move we're interested in learning about is his kick. When you're standing close to Ganondorf, he will attempt to knock you over with a powerful kick. If you stand behind him, he will continuously kick in front of him. The reason why the kick is such a great move for us is because whenever Ganondorf is in the kick animation, his defenses are down. This is the perfect moment for us to strike him with an auto spin. Now, it's important to note that if you're not standing close enough to him, he will stop kicking and start to turn around. Do not stand near the edges of his cape. In the beginning of the fight, Ganondorf is looking directly at you. Your goal is to get behind him so that he starts kicking. However, since you're not close enough to him yet, he will start to turn towards you and attempt to swing his sword at you. This is why we do a running slash. By doing a running slash at the start of the fight, Ganondorf will block it with his sword and spend a couple of seconds resetting back to his neutral state. While this is happening, he won't be able to turn around, so as he's blocking your hit, you position yourself closely behind his cape, and now you're in position for the kick whiff. On cycle 2 and 3, there's no need to throw out a running slash, because you have plenty of time to get behind him as he's getting up from the ground. Now you know what makes Ganondorf vulnerable and why we use a running slash for the initial approach. All that's left to do now is to make sure you position yourself closely behind him and successfully perform auto spins. Make sure that you practice auto spins beforehand so you don't lose valuable time at the very last part of the run. I hope you learned something useful. Thanks for watching.